Hey guys, Lenny Turner here, back today with another guitar tutorial for you all. And the Black Veil Brides fans out there can definitely appreciate this one because today I'm going to be teaching you the Lost It All solo. And this song has definitely been requested a lot of times. It's just the reason why I haven't been able to upload it as quick as I would have liked to is because I have had GCSEs and they are finished now. And also I couldn't really find a decent tab for it that I thought best portrayed the solo, if you get what I mean. So I've had to figure it out all by ear. So I'm just going to say this before I start into it. This is not the exact solo that Jake Pitts plays in the Lost It All. It's just I've played it with the background and it does sound good. So obviously don't go commenting this is shit, you know, it's not the solo. So I have warned you, you know, if you don't like it, go and figure it out for yourself. But and this is going to be part one. They're going to be two parts because it is quite a complicated solo, and you'll definitely need to practice this one. So as I said, this is part one, and we're in drop C sharp, by the way. So if you're not in drop C sharp, tune it now. That's E flat, B flat, G flat, D flat, A flat, C sharp. You guys know the drill by now. And then this is the solo that I'll be teaching you, and I'll play all of it, and I'll teach you the first half this video and the second half in the next video. I apologise in advance for any mistakes I make. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So the first bit, again we're in drop C sharp, remember? So you take your first three fingers and you place them on the 13th, 14th and 15th fret of the high E string. Now I know you think this is a bit weird because obviously it doesn't make sense, but we're going to whammy up to the 17th. Okay, and the reason why we've got three fingers is to just give it a bit more strength, because if we just use the one finger, it just requires a bit more work and it's a bit harder, so I just use three to get extra strength. So we're going to whammy up to the 17th, and then we're going to hit it again, and then slide down. So, okay, so, do that one more time. Okay. And then once we're down to the 15th, we hit it twice. Okay. Okay. And then we remove our third finger, and with our first or second finger, doesn't really matter, we strum the 14th fret 3 times. Okay, so we've just done. Okay, I'll do that one more time. And then we hit the 12th fret. No, sorry, not the 12th fret. Sorry, just ignore that. And then we hit the 15th fret of the B string. So. And then we hit the 14th fret of the high E string again. And then we hit the 15th fret of the B string twice. So all together. Okay, once more. And then with the same finger you're on, just slide up to the 17th of the B string. And then the 15th again. So all together. Okay, if you're stuck, just rewind the video. Keep on practicing it, so. And then what we do here, whichever finger you're on, you play the 15th fret of the B string again, but then you slide down to the 14th, so it's just a slide down. So after the. Okay, not just one strum. Okay, and then when you're on the 14th, you hit it twice again. So So all together, just that last bit. After that, down to the 12th fret. Okay, so we've just done. And then you hit the 12th fret, so I'll just move the camera a bit that way. 12th fret 3 times. Okay? Okay, and then you slide down to the 10th fret. I really hope you guys can see this. And then you hit this twice, I think. So 1, 2, 3, and then you hit the 10th fret 3 times, not twice, 3 times. Okay, so you've hit the 12th fret 3 times, down to the 10th fret 3 times. So I'm just going to play it all through together now. Play along if you can. Guys, I'm really sorry, I've made a mistake here. You don't play the 10th fret 3 times, you play it twice. Sorry about that, guys. You play it twice, so you... Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ignore 3 times, you play the 10th fret twice. Sorry about that. Once more all the way through. And then, with your second finger, 11th fret of the G string, and you play that twice. Okay, so it's okay, and then after that, just 10th fret of the B string again, and then 11th fret of the G string, and you just play them once. So okay, if you're stuck and if I'm being unclear, so I apologise for that, just rewind the video again. So we've just done. And then I strongly advise here to use your third finger and play the 11th fret of the G string again, and it's just going to be 11, 9, 11. So just done. Third finger, 11, 9, 11. So. And after that 11, 9, 11, you do, remember the first note we played, we used 3 fingers to whammy up. We're going to do exactly the same, but on the 12th fret of the G string. Okay, so it's... And we slide up to the 14th, like that. Okay. And then just back down to the 12th. Okay. So all together so far, guys, play along if you can. Again, and in terms of the timing and the rhythm, I'm afraid that's just up to you guys. Obviously, hopefully, you'll know the solo really well, so you can just get the timing instantly, but if I try and teach you the rhythm, I'll be here forever, so I'm just going to teach you the melody and the notes, and then it's up to you to get the rhythm. Again, just practice makes perfect, I always say. So we've just done this. And now, as you all know, it's time for the fast bit, and it's actually... surprisingly not as hard as you think it is. It's just, I'll play it slowly and then you might see what I'm on about. The hardest thing about it is just its speed. The actual notes itself is quite easy. They're just triplets, repeated. So, first finger, 11th fret of the G string. Second finger, 12th fret of the G string. And then your pinky on the 14th fret. And when you're doing this, it's really important that your fingers are sort of arched, not flat, because if they're flat, it's a lot harder to move them quickly, so make sure they're arched. Okay, so G string, 11, 12, 14, and you play that twice. And then move up to the B string, 12, sorry, not 12, 10, 12, 14, and you play that twice. Same fingering. So, G string, 11, 12, 14, play twice. B string, 12, sorry, I don't know why I keep on doing that. 10, 12, 14, play twice. So, and just keep on doing it slowly, then gradually getting faster. So I just got to figure it out. Yeah, and then so after 10, 12, 14, it's 12, 14, 15, and for this one I recommend the first finger, third finger for 14, and then pinky with the 15. So all together. And then 14, 15, 17. Okay, 14, 15, 17. And I recommend first finger, second finger, then pinky for that one. So it's just for the third set of triplets where I'd recommend the third finger, if you get what I mean. So guys, I'm going to play it slowly now, and you're going to try and play along with me, okay? Okay, and just keep on practicing it slowly. Make sure you're getting the picking right. Watch my picking hand, you're just alternating. And then you'll be able to do it fast. Just kind of failed there, but oh well. And then it's just the... Sorry. It's just the... And that's the last bit of part one I'm going to teach you. So after the... It's just... 19 on the E string. 17. 14. 17. 14. 19, 17, 14, 17, 14. Okay, so just from that fast bit. So it's straight into it from the fast bit to the bit where it goes. Okay. Now guys, again, I really apologise if I've been unclear, but you know, I'm doing the best I can, I'm only human. So I'm going to play it slowly now, and make sure, before you attempt to play along with me, you've gone over it, you've practiced it on your own, so you can play it at a pace where you're not having to stop and start. Ready? Okay, and that concludes part one. In the next video, I'll do the bit where it goes. Do all that stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out part two if you found this relatively easy. And if not, just stick with this part and then move on to the next part. See you in a bit, guys. Thanks for watching.